Alright, and the journey continues. So, we have to wait now for the night to enter. Then we need to go out with the gravedigger. And also, decided to bring out the shield this time. I think I want to try so I can get myself an axe I can use here. Try to see that, how that works. Combos and everything. So, let's see, anything here for me? Nope. Someone did tip me that apparently if you use the blacksmith apprentice while you're doing blacksmithing stuff, you will actually gain a bonus. So I need to get my hands on that again. So, hey ᛃᛟᛁᚾ, good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Get this. There's the apprentice. And gloves. Just regular leather gloves. Still freezing? Yeah, we are not in the minus temperature anymore here in Denmark. Alex, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Okay. So, we can try and see if we can actually make an axe ourselves. Why not? Materials. Doing better? I'm glad to hear that, Alex. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, so let's try and wear blacksmith's apron. We're gonna go with an axe. I think the bearded axe is the best, isn't it? Yeah, this one is the best. The bearded axe is a battle axe, which is, yes, this is what we need to make. Oh no, good to see you. Damn, that's cold. That's cold, ᛃᛟᛁᚾ. What is the foresight? When it's gonna end? Let's go and hammer this a little bit.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
We'll make it, Henry. Don't you worry. Flip it around. Ja, okay, ᛃᛟᛁᚾ. Skål. So Sky and I talked a bit about some games we have in mind that could be fun to play on stream. But having a bit of a hard time to deciding what to play. Maybe you in here can help us. The games we have in mind is games like Valheim, of course. We need to play that again at some point. So we got Valheim, we got Don't Starve Together, we got Ark, and also Rust. What game do you think would be the most fun to watch? Bearded Axe. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Not an option. Not an option.
You shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
God damn it. do all of this. Let's read a book and then go to sleep. Books. Find this one. Study. Hey Tommaso, good to see you. Have a read, a wank, and then sleep like a man? Yes. Exactly. So we're gonna wait for... Here. This should be fine. We got a perk point somewhere, didn't we? No, we didn't. We just leveled something up, but we didn't get a perk point. Nutrition's are low, so we need to eat something. There you go. Then we travel to the Gravedigger down here. But yeah, I don't know, man. What would you prefer in here? Cozy streams, as in Valheim, or Don't Start Together, or Ark, or something a bit more trolly, like Rust. I think at some point Sky and I should consider trying out Rust. I think Rust is a fun game. Let's hope we're not too late now.
Whoa! Whoa!
There he is.
May God give you health, sir.
I don't know if I'm completely ready for this, but let's get going.
The dew is still on the leaves.
Okay.
The roads are clear. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here. It'll be heaven for him. In any case, heaven's always close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us.
Snorter and Dragonfly. Well, how do we enter it? We have to wait for him? Okay. Armor? I don't think I can convince Sky to play armor. I don't think I can. If I can, then I'm down to try it. Definitely.
Come on,
Again,
then.
I think armor as
Get a
well
move
has a
on.
ton of good content in it.
We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your ass won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember ᾃᴤᴅ when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was
That's
a
true,
great
Matt
big
Nicole. That could be great.
smart-ass.
Community
When I
games
buried his
in
parents,
yes.
he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. ᾃᴅᴅ don't sell short measure, not that.
No, I need to
He looks
really
out for his
consider that
reputation,
and see if
but
I can
his
actually
helpers have
convince
been
Sky
seen often
about
in the
armor
villages
reports.
after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. ᾃᴅᴅ only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties. So that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that crazel.
That's good to
Either
hear.
way, all they need's the
But how does the
slightest
game run?
excuse to grab
How
their
does the game feel?
pitchforks, go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone.
Because whenever I see people play it, whenever I'm viewing it, it looks like the game feels heavy. Like it's running heavy like Tarkov.
Yeah!
It feels clunky and all that stuff. So I'm kind of curious to hear if that is how the game feels, or if it feels better, more nice. Okay, Magnicore.
Whoa, boys!
The thing
whoa.
about Armory 40 is we could go full on in
Come on.
role-playing in that game.
Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
I don't see a thing.
It's mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out.
Okay, so the game
There's
does
a
demand
deer
quite a
rotting
piece
there
of them.
unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring
But-
it to the wagon.
I feel like more as in, like, if you take Tarkov, right? Just to compare this to Tarkov now, because Tarkov is the game that runs the heaviest right now and feels the heaviest when it comes to it. Because of Tarkov's weight system and inertia, even if you have good frames, the game feels super heavy. As in you have the delay sway on weapons when you turn around, ADS and all that stuff. Like the game just feels really heavy. Where if you take a game like Delta Force, that feels super lightweight because it's responsive, non-stop, no matter what. So where is Arma Reforged on that? Is Arma Reforged also a game that feels heavy because of inertia and all that stuff? Or is it a balance, or does it feel lightweight? Hope you get my drift here.
Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Server crashing in long queues? Okay. Somewhere in between? Good. Good. Because that's the balance. That's the good balance. Because if it's too lightweight, then it becomes an arcade shooter. Like Delta Force. Delta Force right now is an arcade shooter because there's no inertia, anything to it. There's no weight to the game. It's just full on blasting, sprinting, and ADSing. Scorpius, good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a mighty fine day. I've been here already. Very hard lock.
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Okay. Yeah, I think as well that I need to try the game off stream first, maybe, and see how it is. I can't get out now, can I? That's a wolf. Okay. Not a good boy. Mart? Mart? Mart?
Come here. Here, Mutt.
Here, piece of wolf meat. Nice and raw. Mmm, delicious. You got the kill, it's your meat. I'm actually wearing this coat today because it's freezing cold down here today in the basement. Oh no, what's going on up here? Drama time. The fight in the background is shit for heat. Yeah. It's fake. Like everything in here. Fake.
Get over here. You hear me?
What's going on, Ignatius?
I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. You must be scruffy, eh?
I'm Henry, and those, names mean nothing to me.
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
This one.
Take a good look at me.
Look
Do I
at
look
me.
like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and show up on time. So enough talk, and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us right away. Got it?
Sure.
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas.
But yeah, honestly, the more I think about it, I think Armor Reforger could be a good
Get
game
over
to
here so
try.
we can carry on.
I think Armor Reforger might have good things installed for us.
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
God, we are dirty and bloody right now.
Hopefully our luck will hold out, and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next farm's just up ahead. Hop on, and let's go.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. It'll do amazing on YouTube. Yeah. Talking about YouTube, I talked with Sky about an idea is to make a YouTube video just title "What Happened with Tarkov," and then just make a video where I talk about Tarkov, what Tarkov have been, what it is now, what is the strong sides of Tarkov, and why the game is failing
That
right
was
now.
just a
What I
kind of
see, they
little
should like
favour
a feedback
from me.
video.
Now we'll help the locals here
That
in
could
ᛃᛟᛁᚾ
definitely
with their
cause
craft.
some engagement as well.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off.
It's gonna change the answer
I
quickly.
mean, you'll scoop them up. and
These
haul
are
them to
super
my park.
unhealthy for your
She
ears.
says it was a curse. There was a flash
Nothing
of light.
changing, like I
The
said before
pigs
stream,
started
so-
trembling, squealing and puking, and then
You think
keeled
Tarkov is
over
failing?
and
Yes.
dropped dead.
It is. It's not as so-called. I think. I believe. And I can give you a big resume about
Ain't
why.
my first day doing this job.
But the main
so
issue
I
about
could
why-
see right
Why Tarkov is failing is not because of the performance going on or whatever. No, the main reason why Tarkov is failing now is because the game has become too complex, which means we are not seeing new players in the game anymore. Tarkov is not pulling in new players to the game anymore. That is why the game is failing. Because over time, more and more people will just move away from the game. Especially when things are now, as in the game is horrendous to play as it is right now, infested with cheaters, and a toxic community as well behind the game. So As long as a game can still pull in new players, it can survive those 3 bad elements. But the minute a game stops pulling in new players, it dies. And the reason why it doesn't pull in more members or new players is because the game is just way, way too complex today. That, and also combined with the game is having a really bad reputation right now because Nikita and Blizzard Games fucked up over the last 3 years of managing the community around the game. That's how I see it.
Them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here,
yes, it is,
you ought to go and take a look around there.
That does
Check
sound
how
fun,
clear that spring really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Yeah, so a good example of Tarkov becoming more complex, I'd say, is just look upon the armor system. We went from what I would call a simple armor system into a really complex system. Now you need to basically have either a body armor or rig where you can insert plates, and the plates comes in different variations of material, class, and all that shit. In other words, it's so complex now, so if you go into the game and just want to boot up the game and try it out, you have no idea what is going on in the game. You need to spend hours upon hours watching guides upon the game now before you can start going into the first raid.
But the pigs weren't bit.
That is why we do not see more players in the game.
Curse my arse. From what you said, it had
So it's not because the game needs to become easier. The game needs to stay a hardcore. Nice guy. The game needs to start to stay as a hardcore survival game where you just get Tarkov, as we tend to say. That is the spirit of Tarkov. It's just all the systems in the game that is too complex now. It's so complex that we are seeing so many bugs in the game as well due to the armors. Like just the armor system example. Like there's been a bug with the armor system of bullets doing double damage for a long time, and it was only when streamers starting to find out about it and they tested it and sent it to Nikita that Nikita got aware of this issue in the game so they could try to fix it. And I say try to fix it. The entire thing is such a bloated thing now that is so complex that even the developers don't know how things really work anymore, basically. And that is the result of the game is becoming too complex now. There's just too many layers of shit going on in the game that, first of all, is too hard to figure out as a casual gamer, but is apparently also too hard to figure out as a developer of the game. So, and I think that is the main that is the main reason why we don't see more players in the game right now.
They just find that out from Henry.
With that said, I hope they can fix it. I hope they can turn it around because I love Tarkov when Tarkov is good. But will it become good again? I have my doubts.
Here. And as far as Visor is concerned, I'm headed there next.
Right, so we need to look for spring. Some pigs. Are they in here? Oh yeah, here we go. Look at all those tits.
Ugh, Jesus. This is disgusting.
No, it's protein. Dirty protein. Hill driver. Yes, definitely. But the thing is also, like, there is no other game that is as good to do the things Tarkov is trying to accomplish. There just isn't. And I don't think there will be for a long time. So in other words, when Tarkov is good, it is extremely good. But when Tarkov is bad, it is so horrendously bad you can't even play it. So the pendulum really does swing extremely. Yes, Magna Carta.
Sorry, doggy.
Now, we are seeing a lot of new games coming out that is also centered around being an extraction game. So, fingers crossed, at some point we will see a proper contender to Tarkov. But the current way the game industry is going these days, I have a hard time seeing it. There is one game on my radar that is going to come out at some point that have my interest and has the potential. But it's not really going to be a Tarkov clone. It's trying to become something itself. And that's a game called Beautiful Light, which is also going to be an extraction game, but there's no looting in the game.
Another.
So it's not going to have that same sort of thrill of the hunt as in Tarkov, where you find something really good and you need to extract. But yeah, Beautiful Light tries to be something new in the game genre of XFL games. So I'm looking forward to see what that game is going to be like and how much success they're going to have with it. Yes, exactly, Sky. Like the game is so complex now that nobody knows how it works. Even the engine can't comprehend the game anymore. It's too complex. It's too bloated. Too bloated.
Hey, do you want to keep going or not?
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
And what about this mysterious curse?
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. The watering spot, you said?
Aye. Take a look around. See if you find anything fishy.
Fishy?
You'll choke on it.
Sky, we talked a bit about Armor Reforger, Sky. There are so many people recommending us to try out Armor Reforger. Sky, is there any way I can convince you to try Armor Reforger with me?
Greetings.
Alright, so the water spring. And we need some freshening up. He stinks to death. Imagine how people would smell in this era. Just imagine. Imagine how people would smell during this era.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Yeah, I was about to say we need to go upstream then. No, so far I have not been able to make any armor, so I don't think you can make armors in the game. I think his father was a blacksmith that was had a talent for making like arms, weaponry. I don't have any option to invest it, but I guess just going here is enough. Yeah, it is. I missed. What? There we go. Right in the head.
Come here!
Yes! Good mud. Yeah, I don't think you can forge armors. God damn it, boy. ᛃᛟᛁᚾ.
Hello, is this Simon first? Of all you listen to me, you son of a mother. My girl keep watching your stream for hours in her underwear. Red, by the way, how am I supposed to keep up with this kind of riz?
Good boy.
It's good to see you, Mr. Jensen. Hope you're having a fantastic day, man. Thank you for that intro.
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
And we're dirty again now. Actually, no, we're not that dirty.
You want to keep going or not?
Oh, okay. I guess I have to speak with him again then.
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah. You'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how long.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Oh, protein is protein.
Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today.
Okay, Sky, that makes sense. Okay, so we need to make a new donation goal. We need to make a donation goal in here. We need to fundraise armory fortune for Sky.
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case,
why would you say
we're
something
talking
so
about a
controversial
dog.
yet so brave?
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, ᛃᛟᛁᚾ. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
Okay.
Lazy bones.
So we need to apply that poison. Was Bane, right? Yeah. To some meat. Wow. Wow, my inventory. To the hare meat. Confirm that. There we go.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, I don't think Armory Forza is a game people will tend to cheat in, to be honest. Like, most cheaters tend to cheat because they are not good at a competitive game that they want to play, or because they want to be a filthy troll. And both of these goes best in hand into, like, extraction PvP games. Which is why we're seeing so many cheaters in Tarkov. Tarkov is a game that is the cheater's dream, basically. Alright, so we need to consume a potion here. This one. go. Yes, exactly, Sky.
God bless you.
Sakra. Dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Can we use mod here, maybe?
Barking. He's coming from over there.
What are you doing here, Henry?
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
First, tell me what you're doing here. And how come you're with that beast?
He's no beast. I came here to save him.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be a redemption from that horse and master of his. I'll take care of him, in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Bonnie, the gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zinnik and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
See ya, Bunny! So, I guess her named Bunny is a reference to Bonnie and Clyde. Don't you think? Due to the setup with Bonnie and Kenzie being criminals. Barbie Horse Adventures, 0 cheaters. Guys, is there actually a game called Barbie's Horse Adventures, or have you started a neo troll meme in here? I need to know.
How's your sister?
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
There is, look it up. Oh god. I guess we're gonna end the stream today maybe then by looking it up.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? What do you mean?
Should we lie? Yeah, I think we're gonna lie.
The dog is dead. So, can we go to the pit now?
Dead, eh? And what are you so nervous about?
Well, it wasn't pleasant to watch. I did it exactly how you told me. I poisoned him.
Oh, aye. And how did it go exactly?
Well, I dipped the meat in poison. He ate it, and peacefully departed to doggy heaven.
So, it all went how it should. I use a real strong mixture so the creatures don't suffer too much. He's done for, the beast. Finally. Let's go before we start looking suspicious.
Meow.
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
I was expecting some huge hole in the ground. This is just some hollow. 3 piles of earth and that's it.
3 huge piles, you mean to say? True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more niter you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't. The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find saltpeter.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm pushing up daisies myself.
No way.
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This
Naga's gloves.
You didn't have to make such a meat of it.
Look at me. From a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
So I'm curious, is this actually how saltpeter is produced? I thought it was a mineral, like minerals in rocks. I didn't know this was how you produced it. Is one of the ways? Okay. Guess that's handy. That's handy to know how to produce saltpeter yourself for explosives. Set to ᛃᛟᛁᚾ. Actually, no. We need to go all the way back down to Miller now, don't we? Yeah. I can't fast travel from this area. Yeah.
If you're going back to your
byproduct.
cottage, I'd like to take a ride with you.
Of course. But in return, you have to help me get all this lot buried. So there's some more saltpeter in the making. You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Maybe we should go visit the bathhouse now so we can actually get our that stench of death all of us. Let's go do that. What alert? Stop and decide. Let's go in the big armor. Alright, he's a bandit. Let's try the axe.
Kicking, you piece of shit!
More stamina.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
so the range on the axe is really short.
Got you! Ah!
Not a fan of the axe. Money. Let's go for that. Not a fan of the axe, so I think we're just gonna keep on rolling with the broadsword instead. We'll see. Shh! Back the car. Shh! Yeah, so it's like cave walls. I thought that it was only found on cave walls. I didn't know you could actually produce it yourself by doing that.
Go! Whoa!
Try this again.
Jesus Christ.
Good day. God be with you. And what?
Full,
Do you have some...
full service.
well,
All right.
We want to get the buff.
I'll gladly pay.
All right then.
Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash me. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Ah! Fucking hard! Take that!
Ah. This is still dirty. Cordova. Alright, so now we go to Miller's. Fighting tournaments? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. I have noticed that. It might be a good way to practice unarmed. Well, let's go and sleep for the night.
Careful!
You'll be careful! Right, so we're gonna store the axe and the shield again. Don't like that. Nagas gloves. Those are the gloves we got as a reward. Let's give him a look, actually. Please. I guess we're just gonna sell him. Hmm. Oh, that's why. Still have the leather apron on. That one on. And those on. There we go. There we go. No, we should do this from a bed instead. When we're sitting. Hey Pim, good to see you. How you doing? You having a good day?
Good day.
Wow. Right, where's Miller? Also, did we get any perks? No. It's upstairs. Nice, good to hear. What do we have there, Miller?
Good day to you.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of ᛃᛟᛁᚾ towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than ᛃᛩᛁ. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send
Oh, that sounds
2 wagons,
nice.
That should be
That
enough.
sounds nice, Pim.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition
Nice
and
angle we have
power
here, right?
from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
I'm going to take a break.
Tell me then, what's the next task then, Crazel?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come
We'll
quiet
do, Scorpius.
whispers,
We'll do.
carried by the wind all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
Season 1, yes. Season 2 is shit. I honestly like Season 2 as well, Neil Driver. And I think what I really liked about it, I agree, Season 1 is way better than Season 2, but I still say Season 2 is fine. Yeah, I still think it's fine. I hear Madman.
can you get to the point? What's this about?
Scribe Erezim received a trunk from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. And from an author more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start getting ready. I see you've already got a fine outfit. Ad charisma tuendum. St. Paul would be pleased.
So you'll really get me into that wedding? Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. We'll have company. Or, to be more exact, the two of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
And who is this mysterious person?
A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star.
Hey, Tiptoe.
Refined as pure gold.
He's shy.
All will be
He wants to be
stunned by her beauty.
mysterious.
And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trotsky.
Honestly, it's
All
just the
it'll take
camera
is
angle.
A little push. And clunk. The lock will open. And the book will be mine.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, he'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward plan.
Well, it's not all that straightforward. I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
Where do you want to find this lady? Here.
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We just need a wench with a pretty face. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the talking.
La 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 gaming is life. I finally solved my farting issue. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, come on. Why me? Why? Help me, wife.
Simon, are you really farting again? The doctor have you the big plug for the bum-bum. Use it then.
Okay, he'll try. No, it doesn't work.
Thank you, Sky.
So some bathhouse wench would do.
Ah, that should work. You can find lots of capable girls at the ᛃᛟᛁᚾ baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but you'll be giving her an offer she can't refuse.
Well, the last time I dealt with her getting your disguise washed, she was quite delightful.
You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should soften her up.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, we're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Mintha would be ideal.
Where can I find the dress?
Where do you think? The butcher's? Go and see the tailor. Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. And rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive. But that's no obstacle for you, right?
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. They say he makes some perfume for his wife. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god-awful battle axe, but a nice-smelling one. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
I'll be going then.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, we'll meet in front of the fortress gate. There, I'll let our lady in on some other details of our plan. But that won't be for your ears. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech to Lord von Berghoff then, won't you?
I can't wait.
Right, question here. Who shall we go to the wedding with? Mellors down here that is making us run around, find saltpeat and a woman, perfume and dresses? Or should we go with the blacksmith where we fought a nice steel sword? Who shall we pick? Blacksmith or Miller? No difference? Okay. So need to find somebody at the bathhouse. Need to go and grab stuff from here. What is the time right now? It's still early hours. Let's just start by going to the bathhouse because we are a regular customer there, so it shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, okay. Tiptoe, I like the way you think.
What did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy?
Hail, fellow! By the looks of you, I reckon we could do some good trade together.
Sounds interesting. What happened to you?
A wheel on our wagon broke, so we're waiting here for my husband to come back from the village.
You're lucky you didn't run into any footpads. The roads are treacherous these days.
What can we do? We have to make a living somehow. Do you want to buy anything?
Meh!
Where are you coming from, and where are you headed?
Oh, here and there, all over the place. Times are hard, you know. What the farm folk have to sell, we buy, and we bring them what they're in need of.
Times are hard because there's people thriving on others' misery.
Can't argue with that. We're barely making ends meet ourselves. Everybody thinks twice before they part with their money these days.
How did you come by this stuff?
How? Well, you see, the farmers sell us what they don't need and so forth.
Why do I get the feeling, woman, that this stuff is stolen, eh?
So what if it is? Who cares? Everyone's just doing the best they can.
I'll be happy to take a look at your wares.
Yeah, then
Of
show me what you
course.
got.
No trouble at all.
An axe, a bow. Not really anything here I want, to be honest.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
No, see ya. To the bathhouse we go.
My respects. What do you need?
ᛃᛟᛁᚾ has an offer for you.
That old goat always sends you whenever he needs something. What does he want this time?
What should we go for? Pretty girl, right? Pretty girl.
He's looking for a pretty girl.
That's nothing. I've got plenty of them. What does he want her for? Not for himself, I hope.
No. He needs her to pose as a lady.
A lady? You mean a noblewoman?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know if any of my
What about
girls could
her?
pull it off. They can't even eat like a noble with cutlery.
That won't be a problem. She won't even have to say much.
Why does he need one? Not for himself, I hope.
No. He wants her to turn the Chamberlain's head.
Ah, so she's supposed to end up with Ulrich. Is that it? How much is he offering?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot for our usual services.
Isn't it?
But that ain't nearly enough for certain services.
I don't understand. An offer like that? What's the problem?
You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go and see what the girls have to say. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Master Chamberlain. Girls, come here. Right, girls. We have a messenger here from Goodman ᛃᛟᛁᚾ. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
How's life here?
Well, it's about the Master Chamberlain.
Fact of the
He's
day,
looking
if you
for a
become a
girl for the
fantastic
semi-wit-
and great tailor and you are fast at it, you become a tailor. Swift, get it? Oof, oof, hey, I am good at making the jokes. Bye, mum.
God, anything but that.
Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Well, who wants to go first? Anna. What should I say? What should she say?
How's life here?
Tell me, why don't you want anything to do with the Chamberlain?
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited me to Trotsky, and the girls warned me that it would be different to what I was used to. So I asked him if I should take a different soap or something. Or does the Master Chamberlain not like silk? Or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt.
If only.
But they said I'd have to do things that... How'd you put it?
Things they haven't even thought of in hell.
I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, and that fucking a Christian girl would be a sin. But he believes in the same God as the rest of us.
Which makes it all the worse.
Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girls, but I hear that's not the case either. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God.
but what he wants us to do to him.
I thought he had leprosy.
Whip him.
Tell the girls how much Crazel is offering.
Enough that you'll be able to buy a small cottage.
Or 2 cows. Not bad, eh? Well,
Pick him.
is anyone willing to go with the Chamberlain?
Not even for a golden goose. I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had
Yeah.
leprosy.
Aye, but it's a tidy sum. I reckon I'll have to choose one of you myself.
Dorothy, I swear that I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me. Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. I swear. All of them. Every day. I'll do that too. And I'll even take care of the outhouses.
Girls, come now.
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe they'll even make me a saint.
No, you can't. Dorothy, please don't make her do that again. Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I'll never send you to the Chamberlain again. I just wanted to show Crazel's lackey here what you've been keeping from me for so long.
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven. I feel filthy just thinking about it. I'd like to jump in a bath.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Gelioff is going with the Chamberlain.
Then maybe we'll just dress up ourselves and see what's going on in there.
I still don't get it. What's so terrible about him?
Weren't you listening? What he demands
No,
is
it's
just
normal, isn't it?
heathen it is.
It's worse than if he had leprosy.
He doesn't what? Does he like pain?
Does he like it when it hurts?
If only. That would be a doddle.
I'd go with him twice if that's all it was.
Okay, so that's not
you
it.
don't want to know, believe me.
All right. What am I supposed to do now?
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like some scholar. She introduced herself as Eneline of Winterthur, like she was some noblewoman.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty, though. There's no denying that. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much coin. I thought I must be hearing things. Try asking after her in the camp. Maybe she's got a stronger stomach than my girls.
Poor thing.
I'll pray for her.
Well, thank you.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Yep, the Chamberlain is kinky. Filthy kinky bastard. So we need to go to the nomads camp now. Okay. So if it's not into pain, what do you think it is then? Think it's picking?
Are you looking for something?
Yes.
Takajjas Goro. Osostejas.
I hear there's some Eneline here with you. Where can I find her?
She's coming our horses that help with the little face. Follow the smell of the fillies and you will find her. Or if not, she will be getting water down at the pond.
By the horses.
God be with you. What would you like?
Are you Mistress Eneline of Winterthur?
Winterthur, Lyon, Vienna. It doesn't matter. What do you want?
I'm Henry. I was sent by Miller Crazel. We have a job offer for you.
Huh. How did you find out about me?
At the ᛃᛟᛁᚾ baths. They said you asked about a job there.
I realized straight away it was a bad idea. What a pit. That cow who runs the place almost fainted when I talked about coin. If she had any idea my real value is 10 times higher. But be that as it may, what's the job?
To go to the Semine wedding with us. As a companion.
A wedding, you say? The last time I was at a wedding was in Nevers, France. I had to sing there. I'd like to avoid that this time.
You don't have to sing. Or even say much. All you have to do is behave like a lady.
Behave like a lady? Do you mind? I am one. Or hadn't you noticed?
Dracula had to move out of his medieval castle for a couple of weeks because it was getting revamp-eder.
Oh. Huh. All right then. How much?
Crazel's offering enough to buy
Yes,
a little
we are
cottage.
behaving, Scorpius.
A cottage? I was offered an estate for my services in Antwerp, and a 30-foot gondola in Venice. Although this is only Trotsky after all, I can't expect too much in this backwater. All right then, I'll do it. But first, tell me this. What can I expect at this Semine?
You'll eat well.
You'll be treated to the finest food there. Meats, cakes, maybe even fish.
Lovely. And what else?
Now that Trotsky is closed, there's no more prominent stronghold in the region than Semine Fortress.
If I lived
Someone
in
will
medieval
surely give you a-
times, I'd be a tavern guard. I've always been known for my insecurity.
And show you the magnificently decorated chambers.
Tempting. Tempting. And what else?
I even hear Lord Otto von Berghoff will be there. The Lord of Trotsky. Someone will surely introduce you to him. Well, and wherever von Berghoff goes, he's followed by the second most important man in the domain. The Chamberlain of Trotsky, Sir Ulrich von Schaumburg.
The Chamberlain, as in the castle caretaker. I'm not interested in some little clerk.
You should be. He's the one Crazel wants you to pay attention to at the wedding.
Pay attention? How?
Well, you simply have to seduce him.
I beg your pardon. Do you take me for some cheap whore?
Yes.
A harem girl?
Yes.
A brothel wench?
Yes.
A bathhouse hussy?
Indeed. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
What do you call a night in a
Silence.
cannibal village canned food?
I am an Elaine, a companion, a courtesan. I am courted by gentlemen vying for my favor. I have been a concubine in Krakow, a mistress in Venice, and a gentleman's companion in Basel. My name is known in Brandenburg, Marseille, and Malopolska. I have fulfilled the wildest wishes of the most important commanders of Sigismund's army. Until he stopped paying, the ginger bastard. I'll do my work the way I see fit. Got that?
All right. Got it.
I should hope so. So, to the point. What do you want from the Chamberlain?
Crazel will tell you himself. Before we go to the wedding.
You men and your secrets. All right then, I'll wait for Crazel. But why not? I expect it won't be anything too complicated, and the coin is certainly worth it.
Not so fast. It won't be that easy with the Chamberlain.
Did you hear about the medieval siege where the attackers ran out of ammunition, so they loaded a severed peasant's head onto a trebuchet and fired it? By sheer luck, it hit the Duke's son and knocked him off the battlefield. Yeah, apparently it was the first ever surface-to-air missile.
Why do you think that?
It doesn't matter.
It most certainly does matter. If I'm going to do a good job, I need to know all the details.
Just so you know, ᛃᛟᛁᚾ originally wanted to take a bathhouse wench to the wedding, but the girls said they didn't want anything to do with him because of his special tastes. I asked them what's behind it, and well, some wanted to vomit after meeting him. Others said they started considering the convent.
Why did the knight always carry a pencil? Because he wanted to draw his sword.
End of the world. Girls are no doubt used to just lying on their backs and staring up at the ceiling.
It seems it's not about what Chamberlain Schaumburg did to them, but what he wanted them to do to him.
I knew a Schaumburg from Nuremberg, and he was a hermaphrodite. He had both things, a respected person, a member of the town council. It can catch you off guard, because you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe it's also the case with the local bath wenches, but I don't want to make fun of the girls. Not everyone wants to try new tricks, if you know what I mean. I must say, I'm quite curious about the Chamberlain.
Okay, she's open for business. Wow.
You're taking it bravely.
Believe me, it takes a lot to shock me. I'm not easily frightened. And just in case, there's this potion I carry around. A couple of drops and the Chamberlain will sleep like a log. Except I've run out of wine.
In the medieval ages, many knights had to travel throughout day and night. In order to increase their visibility in darkness, they invented a device known as the night vision goggles.
I should have some at hand, just to be sure.
Even she would be surprised. Oh goddamn! What is that king up to then?
There'll be lots of wine at the wedding.
I suppose. But I won't complain if you find me something beforehand. There's one more thing, though. I don't think anyone will believe I'm a lady in these old rags.
Don't worry about that. ᛃᛟᛁᚾ told me to get hold of a dress and some perfume for you.
What dress?
A red one. Tyrolean brocade.
Brocade. I like it. ᛃᛟ᛾ clearly knows what he's doing. Are you going to the wedding as well?
As your bodyguard.
Most of the knights of the Round Table of King Arthur were in their middle ages.
The amount of dad jokes today is unreal. And I actually like it. You have a theory? Let me hear it, Tommaso. I'm curious. I'm curious. What happens if I eat this myself? I will mostly just die then, right? What happens if we feed that to Mutt? Can we kill Mutt if we feed that to Mutt? I'm not gonna do it because I know everybody in here is just gonna hate me if I do it. Shit's pants.
What do you need, sir?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Right, so we need to get a dress here.
What do you call a Korean knight who is looking for his lost belongings? He goes by the name Searching.
We need to buy this thing. That's actually expensive. We have plenty of money, so just sell that. We'll haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. Finally. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Good. Then we need some perfume.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had...
Oh God.
Last Christmas, I got my sister a build-it-yourself medieval fort. She wasn't very happy with it, but my mother reprimanded her by saying that it isn't the gift, but the fort that counts.
Was wünschst du? I heard you mix fine perfumes. I'm looking for mentha, but I don't see any in your shop.
Don't you know about the Semin wedding? Once innkeeper Betty got an invitation, she bought up all my supplies. You'll have to brew up your own. I'll be happy to sell you the recipe.
Show me your wares.
I think we have the recipe, don't we? Minter perfume. No, we don't. We do not have this one. In that case, we want it.
Danke, das war ein guter...
Danke! Bitte sehr. Dandelion, marigold, and mint. So we need dandelion and mint. I think there's some mint over here somewhere.
At your service, sir.
Oh.
You silly doggy.
Mint. Medieval ages were technologically advanced. Take, for example, the guillotine. It was such cutting-edge technology. Fucking idiot. So what's called Minta, right? There we go. So we need to grind the mint and the dandelion and cook them for 2 turns. Then we add the marigold and 1 turn with the bellows. So that's going to be 3 of dandelions. Then we need 1 mint. And apparently we need the wine for this. Oh. That's a weird base for perfume. Okay, so grind this up. So we're going to give it 2 turns and then we throw in the marigold. Yeah. That's the first. That's the second. That should be all. Then we need to still it. Yeah, I agree. Spirits would make more sense here, but I guess wine. Henry's Mentor perfume. There we go. That's easy enough.
Santa hit a dragon and killed it whilst flying over medieval England. Guess you could say he slayed it.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. Okay, so now we head down here to the Nomad's camp again with the stuff in hand.
Good doggy.
About the things for the wedding,
Yes.
I have a dress for you. What do you think?
My, oh my. That is very pretty. Fine handiwork. I'd tidy up the seams a bit, but so be it. We're not in a city, let alone Innsbruck. Thanks.
I have some perfume for you. Will this do?
Oh, we forgot the wine. Let's give her 3. Oh, we can't go with 3, so we're going to go 1 then, or what?
My God. It smells just like the yellow headband I wore in Pisa. It brings back memories. Thanks.
I brought you some wine.
Did we? Oh, we didn't.
And where is it? I don't see it.
That's all for now.
I'll go bring the wine. Maybe they have some wine for sale here. Meow. He has some wine.
Maso matanto.
She celebrated yesterday. Don't you get it?
Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
About the things for the...
Yes.
I brought you some wine.
Oh, you remembered. Thank you.
A trifle. I've brought you everything you asked for. Are you ready to leave for Semi?
I am. Once you're ready, just say the word.
Alright. Should we go to the wedding? Let's do it.
Can we go to Semi now?
God have mercy, boy. Wearing armor? To a wedding? Are you out of your mind?
You don't understand, woman. What if something happens?
Look, take it off now, or I won't go anywhere with you.
Okay, we're gonna take off the armor then. So that off, that off. Isn't that the only thing that is classified as an armor? That as well, maybe? Isn't this fine then? Like the spur's not an armor. Gambeson is not an armor. I think this is all we need to do, right? Maximize your charisma. Yeah, we're on 26 right now. We'll do, Scorpius. We'll do. Yeah, I think this is all we need to do here.
Can we go to Sammy?
That wasn't too hard, was it? It suits you. You won't look out of place now.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold on a while. I'll get washed and dressed, then we can go.
Welcome, Miller. Who are your companions?
Who do you think? More guests.
Crazo, my friend. So you've arrived. And you're bringing company?
Sir, allow me to introduce Miss Kvieta from Kolin. She's an acquaintance of mine. That is, I knew her parents. They were burghers.
I was passing by, and Miller Crazel was kind enough to ask me to accompany him. I hope you don't mind.
Ooh, nice.
Not at all. I wouldn't turn away a visitor from so far away.
Lord Samine, why didn't you tell me you were expecting a lovely lady?
I'm just as surprised as you are. This is Goodwife Kvieta.
Miss Kvieta, from Colleen. It's an honor, Master Chamberlain.
So he's the kinky
and what
one.
brings you here, Henry?
I'm escorting Miss Kvieta here.
I asked Henry to chaperone Miss Kvieta. She doesn't know anyone here, so I didn't want to leave her alone.
The services of your lad will not be required. I'll be happy to take care of Miss Kvieta. Of course, only if she wants to.
It would be an honor, Master Chamberlain.
You can leave, boy.
But Master Chamberlain,
He's the poop
you
eater.
wouldn't just send Henry off, would you?
There's plenty of food and drink, and my door is always open for Henry.
Thank you. What about Lord von Berghoff? Has he arrived yet? I'd love to meet him.
The Royal Chamberlain is certainly not interested in the likes of you, boy.
Oh.
Well, he hasn't arrived yet anyway.
I'm sure he'll come. You don't have to worry, sir.
I hope so. We can't hold off the ceremony until evening.
Oh, plenty of daylight left. At least you can get rid of those flea-ridden beggars by the gate in the meantime.
What? They're back? Tuma! Didn't I tell you to chase them away?
I drove them off, but they came back.
Close the gate so the guests don't see them. They must be gone by the time Lord von Berghoff arrives. Every last one, you hear?
Oh dear, oh dear. Why so angry, sir? You seem a little jumpy. Surely not because of Sir Otto.
Of course it's because of him. What if it all ends up in disgrace? What if he turns up at the gate and leaves? I know he's capable of that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Thanks, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
If the boy offers voluntarily, you shouldn't turn him down. If he proves himself, perhaps we can introduce him to Lord von Berghoff as a reward.
Yes.
If that's what he wants.
I'll just go out there and chop them into pieces.
We'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, s.t.a.l.k.e.r over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
See now, Henry? I'm sure he could point you out some pretty lasses.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice! It's a big day.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course.
No.
Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand it's for security.
My weapons! A few. 5 charisma, that's good, that's good. 7? Wow. Okay. Good to know, thank you for that.
By your place when the big day's over. The young lord's horse needs new shoes again.
Again? You came for some not long ago. What can I tell you?
Right, so we should go and do all the things we can do then.
From all over the place, really. I suppose you're glad you finally put all the bickering aside.
You know what?
It is roasting.
I'm just a little worried the old man won't.
That is roasting.
Can I get you a piece of golden and crispy? Well fed, here on the table. Now we've settled your stomach.
At least the old man's got himself a few
Oh.
Here, man, you will. Beer. At least they've not fucked that up yet.
Me, the Moravian, drinks beer.
Young man,
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Should we dance with her? What do you say? Are we a gentleman and should we dance with her, or... Yes? Alright.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
Of course. How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you?
Yes, handsome me.
No, there's so many people.
We're gonna have the best chance with this one because we have 29 points, even though this one is hard. What do you say? Should we go with this one? Nobility, that was just the hard one, or should we go with charisma here? A speech. Medium. Which one should we go for? Or the third option, a drink. Two? Yeah.
Oh, come on. We're at a wedding. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice. Where else would you dance till your shoes fall apart? You're not going to just sit in the corner. Come on, don't make me beg.
Well, all right, let's go.
Oh, do I need to do something here? I hope not.
How much longer?
I was telling her something about butter.
The bottom foot was mine.
What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy?
We're losing health.
Making a fool of yourself.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
Never again.
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
So stupid he can't even see how he's embarrassing himself. Whereas she knows it all too well. and I bet she'd like to disappear right now.
Well, well, look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
Wait. Henry? Well, I know you. You saved my pa's hide from wolves.
That's right. Your pa's a real piece of work, I'll tell you that.
So we've got a hero in our midst.
A hero? Well, don't take it the wrong way. It's nice that you helped him. But he'd have been fine if he hadn't gotten drunk. And I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. Have you seen him?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Wojtek.
Can't say I blame him. She's lovely. Your friend has good taste.
He's bitten off more than he can chew, though. Hey, Svatcha, what's her name, anyway?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
What a moron. Poor girl. Poor girl.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal.
We're a lady
you
killer.
And I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody.
Time to drop all the clouds and move over there.
Punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Our perfume is still kicking, so we're good there.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long
I do like that our clothes are still dirty.
Put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To rescue the damsel? Should we go for the second here? Like, Gold's like a funny man, right? Funny man. Bold as well. This is both funny and bold at the same time. So I think to rescue a damsel might be the best option here. Don't you think so? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it.
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I can amuse any girl in the bed? Oh, that's offensive. Should we be a gentleman instead then? We tried the bolt more up front, didn't work, so we can try now and switch over to become more of a gentleman and see if that works. So, 3? You think 3? Try to amuse her? You don't think we're gonna go with a gentleman approach? As in, why don't we leave Mishka alone? Is it 3 we go for? Let's try it.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if you know any.
Oh, Angela, my dear, a vagabond I might be, holding onto the grass. Miska doesn't care about poems. We're not a vagabond. Her name is not Angela. Holding onto the grass, so I think 3. 4, Miska doesn't care about poems. I can see there might be some hidden option there, as in the number 4, as she doesn't really. If we go with the number 4 here, can we then maybe will that give us another option, something else we can do with her, and it's gonna be more interesting. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's try it.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought you liked it.
Do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell.
Let's go to the haystack, shall we?
Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Yeah, salvage it, yeah. See ya!
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from? What am I doing here? Let's go with the first then. Where am I from?
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I don't know. We are from Skalitz, right? But I think from Rade is more like noble, isn't it? Let's go with Rade.
I'm from Ratai. Well, it's my new home.
New? Why?
Because my village was torched. So I fled there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Yeah, we'd like to dance.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
I think we might miss an opportunity here.
Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
No hands.
See? You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
Well, keep it going then.
Ooh.
He tries to hump her right away. Here in front of everyone? That'd take some balls.
Mwah.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Something tells me this is not the last we're going to see of that girl.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won.
Yeah,
the
I
bet,
think we missed the
Sasha.
opportunity of a kiss or something like that. Over at the pond.
Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He introduced me to Lord von Burghoff in return.
The plan is going according to plan, or however you see it. The bonding. Later, she's gonna bond him, or something like that.
Harry, my sweet.
Clumsy girl again.
I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
I don't want to hear it.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, you know, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's cute.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
I see, you naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me. Oh! Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
I think we should remember to put on the clothing again now. Yep. Is that all we need to take on? Belt, that thing. Yeah, I can see there's something to it, right? As in, here you can actually just get out without clothes on if you're not paying attention. Which is so cool in this game, it's so cool. I just got pussy! You can speak to her again at your own risk. I'm more interested in the other girl now, to be honest.
My God. How on
Oh, there he
earth
is.
someone like you beat me? Such a shame. It's a good thing Bernard didn't see it. Someone
Right.
is a sort.
But I need to take a piss. So, cliffhanger here. Let's watch some old clips, and I'll be right back. I'll be fast. By the way, that's back when Taco was good. That's when I started streaming. I think that is within the first year of streaming. Right there,
That's
actually.
95 rounds out of the gun. My thorax is blackened.
Real
Hey,
bad.
we got him. Well, didn't you hear where he shot from?
Nej, här i nyllen.
Then go that way and find him. There he is. Aim, 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 aim.
Nej.
Did that scout just go like bullets flying? Shoo, shoo. All right, I'll help you, girl. Yep. Oh. More movement.
Close or?
Ah, scav. That scav was fucking immortal!
You hit the ground in front of you, I think.
No, I didn't!
Mm.
It was sitting right in front of me!
Oh, you did?
No, I'm not alive! Please, you know what? Make me a hoe. It's a lurk, Nova. No! No! No!
Nice.
Oh. With any animations. The more simplistic, more supple. Oh. What? Why are you shushing me?
Loser. Don't get all uppity, yokel. I beg your pardon.
Hey, Henry! How are you, pal?
I see you didn't waste any time, gamekeeper.
I know! For Christ's sake! What have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone. I know! Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What? Mind you?
Oh, that's a bad
It's
idea.
easy. Just don't let me drink.
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
All right. So just don't let me end up under the table. If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry. You understand?
All right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
You're made of gold. I'll never forget this.
Sure. How many
Should we
are you
just let him
drinking
drink?
Right now, then?
I'm starting to regret this.
Yeah. Wasn't too hard, was it?
Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
Molly! Could you teach me something? Not now, Henry.
Exactly.
Ah, Henry, what is it?
I like it. Round 2.
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
You don't sound convincing.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
Ah, that stinks. You lost the buff? No, I lost the buff! No! No!
He already has a horse, so why would I give him another one?
Hopefully... I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
So now you should love me.
What did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
Now where will you sleep, you ice queen?
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks.
Lord von
I
Berghoff.
appreciate it.
Why does he have blood on him?
My eye, that he be? What are you doing here, Henry? I can't tell you how happy I'm to see you here.
Greetings, Olbram. I see the richest farmer in the county can't
Fucking
miss such an occasion.
Exactly. Otek is here too. He'll be glad to see you.
I'll go and get him.
But only after you've had a drink with me. Understand? We'll have a cup.
Sure. To your health, Olbram.
To yours, Henry. To yours.
Tell me what you know. Keep your mouth shut.
Let's go and see if the huntsman has a drink in hand again. We can't allow him to drink.
Hamlet.
You drinking?
It's a fine fortress, all right?
He's not drinking.
Although
Good.
Trotsky puts it to
Why are you just standing around drinking and not talking to anybody?
Don't you get it, Henry? What do I care about these people and their earthly concerns? I'm trying out my new potion here.
What kind of potion?
Always wanted to brew a decoction that would prevent me from getting drunk, no matter how much I drink. And I think I'm finally going to make my breakthrough today.
Have you thought about not drinking? Wouldn't that be easier?
Where's the fun in that, Henry?
Hello?
Why were you dehydrated? Why are you dehydrated? Why are you dehydrated?
Oh, you're still dancing.
I'm dancing now. Later.
Yes, you filthy kink.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right...
God bless. About the Roma camp by the pond.
I'm quite surprised how well it all turned out. Hopefully everything will be all right now. I'm glad Bohush is alive and well. Farewell, my friend. What do you think of the bride?
Have you seen Radovan?
Go meet Lord von Berghoff.
I don't even know where. But just for a moment, you understand?
All right, Sky.
Thought about it, Father.
You shouldn't be coming in here.
Oh, sorry. I'll leave. Got a curious personality.
What they say about him is true.
They're talking about our liquor.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start greeting.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Do I even have a choice?
Didn't make a fuss. You might upset me.
I wouldn't want that.
Then kin. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's nae fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samim won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being up but pishy. But old Samim took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognise this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some geech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do
I don't think it's a good idea to get these guys booze, is it? Like Lord Samim did say that. Try to not get them too drunk. What is it? Should we do it? Give them something to drink? I don't think it's a good idea.
You're Henry, right? The one accompanying that pretty lass from Colleen.
I? Accompanied? Seems my work is done now that the Master Chamberlain has turned up.
Yeah.
So, you're here to help me with the beggars?
Lord Samim would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
I can give them some of mine.
Some of yours? You're going to spoil them. But whatever, I won't stop you.
Let's give him some moonshine and some of these. Some of this. I have to hand in the exact amount. What is the exact amount? 40. Let's give them 40 total. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just going to give them 20 of these. And that's too much.
That should be enough for them. Thanks, lad. Wait for me here. I'll throw it out the gate, and then we'll have a drink.
I can't say no to that.
Damn right you can't.
Isn't it a beautiful world? Right, so now we need to go and fetch the booze.
Such rotten luck. Everybody's out getting...
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Yes. Go get smack-faced. Sky, why are you typing on YouTube now? Do we have to wait now for him to come back?
Damn it. Where's that von Berghoff?
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
7 beers and 4 shots of rum. The girls got beautiful.
Hey, boy, have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kvyetta, of course. I mean Miss Kvyetta of Kolin, naturally.
I thought she was with you.
She was. We were enjoying ourselves, dancing. And now she's disappeared. Go and find her. Miller Crazel put you in charge of her. I mean, to make sure she's safe.
I'm sure it's nothing serious. When did you lose her?
I didn't lose her. Our throats were dry from all the
God
dancing,
damn it,
so
Sky.
she asked me to get her a drink. And when I came back with the cup, she was gone.
Couldn't she just be chatting with someone here?
Hardly. I've been looking for her the whole time, and she's nowhere to be found.
You noticed anything suspicious?
What do you mean?
If anyone's been hanging around her. After all, Miss Kvyetta is a handsome woman.
Now you're onto it. There was someone hanging around her. A dirty scoundrel. Nasty. With a face so cheeky you'd like to slap it at first sight.
What did this scoundrel look like?
Like a cheeky bastard who could do with an icy bath and a few lashes of the cane.
I meant, how will I recognize him?
I see. He was dressed in yellow.
Oh, it's the Miller.
Why did he look so suspicious?
The way he acted. Haughty. As if he had blue blood and shat pure gold. I have a nose for that.
Oh? For golden shit?
For young curs who think they're the smartest in the whole world.
I'll have to look for him around
It's
here.
Miller.
Maybe he'll know where to find Kvyetta.
There are a few people who hold a grudge against me and are trying
Sky,
to harm me.
get the
I'm
fuck out of
sure he
YouTube and
told
get back to
Kvyetta
Twitch.
some tall tales to get her away from me. Wouldn't be the first time. Whatever he tells you, don't believe a word he says. It's just gossip.
But while you're there,
All right.
how's the quality of this guy on
Bear that
YouTube?
in mind.
I just hope she won't end up in those men.
Don't worry your head about that, Betty.
Well, well, well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I'm escorting the Chamberlain's lady.
Lady, you say? Don't be ridiculous.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for.
Well, it wasn't me. I swear to God, I don't know anything.
You don't say. Then why does Chamberlain Ulrich suspect you personally?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
I don't care who guides your hand. Tell me where I can find...
I've got it all here.
What?
Here. Take it if you like.
Why are you giving it to me?
I don't need it. Just don't tell anyone. All right?
Wait now. I'm looking for a woman, not some lost trinkets.
I haven't kidnapped any woman. I couldn't even do it with my crippled back.
All right.
Is it kleptomania?
I'll get going then.
Remember, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Is it goddamn kleptomania? It's crisp. That's good to hear. So the quality is way better on YouTube than it is on Twitch, guy, right?
Hey, Henry. So good to see you here.
Because you don't know anybody else here.
Exactly. And that means you're the only one who'll drink with me. What do you say?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Mean. Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
Yeah.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women. But I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Quiet? Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're
See you later, Sky.
I wouldn't call this quiet.
Right, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time.
Is it just me or the music really loud?
Well, do you know where I can find the next scoundrel from your gang?
Aye, I do. Handsome Charlie's next. Are you ready?
Of course. Why else would I be here? Handsome Charlie, you say? Heard his name. How did he come by it?
He's a real looker. He always loved wearing his finest. Beautiful dyed coats, shiny boots. Even in the forest, he looked like he was off to a wedding. Most importantly, he always wore a fancy cap. He rarely even took it off to sleep. You know what? Once you've taken care of him, bring me his cap so I know you're not lying.
Still distrustful, eh?
Always, lad. It's what has kept me alive this long.
You know where he's been robbing? So that I know where to look for him.
No need to search for him. He recently tricked a bunch of starving charcoal burners in the woods near Kutchak Pond into working for him. Now we've been robbing with them all around the area. They didn't even bother setting up a new camp.
You weren't very fond of him, eh?
He's a slimy snake. I caught him trying to turn my own people against me behind my back. So I ran him off.
What am I supposed to do with the charcoal burners?
Well, if they stand up to you, you won't have much of a choice.
That's true. I reckon I'll have no other choice.
Maybe getting rid of Charlie will be enough. God knows what he's promised those fellas, but I doubt they'd stay loyal to him after he's dead. They won't know what to do without him anyway, and they'll scatter.
So I should challenge him to a duel.
You heard one too many tales about knights as a boy, I see. Charlie might dress like a nobleman, but he's nothing but a common bloody footpad. He's not one to take pride in fighting fair. You could try it, but you'd have to be bloody convincing to get him to agree to it.
I'll take care of him.
What if we do like this? No, didn't work. You drinking again?
What's it to be, you wretch?
One for Moravia!
What did he go?
Who gave them booze this time, I'd like to know.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think... Have you come to play dice?
Of course. Tell me, what's the wager?
Look what I've got.
A gold badge?
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
I understand. And how much am I betting?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want, as long as you can stay on your feet.
I really like that.
Of course, you might regret it in the morning.
Nah, to hell with that, bailiff.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Welcome, Henry. I didn't expect to see you here. Albram's here too, if you want to greet the old man.
I know. I saw him earlier.
So, what do you say, Henry? Will you have a drink with me? We haven't really drunk to making up with the ᛃᛟᛁᚾ yet.
I'd love to have a drink with you.
To your health, Henry.
To yours.
Good Lord,
you've been all over the place. Probably further than Sasa.
well now, that is
Drunken tossers.
Think of your liquor! Think of your liquor!
Go fuck yourself!
Think of your liquor!
Smash the bastard up!
Right, so we need to play dice against somebody.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Dice? What about Miss Kvyeta? Have you found
She
her
can
yet?
wait.
Not yet.
So why are you bothering me with dice? Find her first.
Okay.
I hope she's all right. God be with you.
Right, the blacksmith is who we need to play dice with as well. Radovan. Haven't seen him.
Greetings. What do you want?
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burghoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
You can bet on the fight? Ooh.
What if she tells
Did you move?
Excuse me.
Hey, David.
Hey! Henry! Henry! Dinna you want to bet on my pals? If I win, you drink. If you win, I drink.
I don't get it. What's in it for me if you drink?
What would you want?
Have you got anything else?
Alright then. I'll give you my boots. But if you lose, you'll give me yours.
Seriously?
Take it or leave it.
We don't. Nah, I don't want to lose my boots. No.
Look, I'm not gonna bet then.
Oh, come on, Henley. Don't be a chicken shit.
I said I'm not betting.
None of that. You're not getting out of this one.
I really don't want to bet.
Fuck Henry. You bet, or you get an ass kicking. Take your pick.
I'd rather have the booze.
Suit yourself, laddie. But that's no fun. Boots, on the other hand.
Never.
I'll eat. Which of them will you bet on?
What are we betting on? The one in green or the one with the pointy hat? The one in what do you say? Which one should we go for? Which one is who? Isn't the one with the pointy hat? Isn't that the huntsman? $50-50, so whatever. Yeah. Let's go the one in green then, I guess. Actually, pointy hat.
The one with that pointy hat.
But they both have pointy hats.
But one of them is more pointy than the other.
Why? Oh, I see it now. Look at it. Shake on it.
Fucking drunken tosser.
Oh, useless!
What's it to be, you wretch?
The old man finds out, he'll kill me.
Let him have it, laddie.
Look him up, lad.
Moravia.
Christ, for Christ's sake!
Fucking drunken tossers.
Drunk again.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
Christ, I don't have the whole day for you.
Tough shit,
You'll be
fucker.
fucking sorry.
Just fight already.
Come on, pointy hat! Beat him up!
What's the matter? Shit yourself?
Yes! Get him!
Look him up, lad.
Fuck. Oh, they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
If Lord Sameen sees them, he'll have a fit.
So, what shall I have?
Alright, so... About the lady we need to find.
Where's my bow? So many deer, and I don't have my... Hey, I know you.
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry, you promised me you'd watch me. And look. Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my feet.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been taken?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now. I'm kind of glad things have settled between us.
So am I. A year ago, our
That's a blacksmith.
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
No. I prefer to play with a clear head.
You're a barrel of laughs, eh? Oh, my friend.
So we need to use these for sure. And the Holy Trinity.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
He was back on his meat, yeah.
Talk of the whole village. Since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
These ones
No change then, eh? But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old
Why, that'll do.
Bust.
Drop by and see him sometime, really. He's an old man. He's got
Ah, bust.
poor fella ain't got no one to vent his
Well,
stuff
Yes.
fuck me.
Well, if I happen to pass his way, though,
It's good you made peace with the Jellybite.
500 points. Yeah, we'll take it.
See the day. What are you doing
aye,
here all
well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink tonight? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from
These
Paul in a
ones
long
here.
time. He used to be the talk of the whole village.
Kurva, bloody dice.
And we won.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
Ooh, boy.
But he's doing well, and I think
Good game, Fred.
Damn! On your first turn? Lucky bastard.
No luck. It's pure skill.
Yeah, I know that, Tommaso.
Just
It's like
take your
cheating in the
badge and
game.
Go.
You can cheat the dice game.
maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on, no.
A wedding, and they leave me to keep watch.
My wife a drop of something to quieten her down.
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
You're lucky. I found it.
By Christ! Where was it?
I found it lying on the ground.
You did? Damn, I must have dropped it.
Should we play for it then?
No need. You found it, you keep it. It's like you won it. I'm tired of dice anyway. I was a fool to listen to Thrush again. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Okay, that was easy. Okay, so this is what the batch from the Chamberlain. We can't do that yet. So speak. Okay, speak with the gamekeeper's wife. It's gonna be interesting.
What if I have to go again?
Hey, Slater, have you seen your husband?
Have you seen that husband of mine?
Yes, I have.
Not for a while.
Is that true?
Why? We just greeted each other and then I went to eat.
Didn't you promise you'd keep an eye on him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. So where is he? Where have you got him?
Well, I let him out of sight for a moment. Sorry.
Oh, and it's all the same now. If you find him, come and tell me.
Of course. I'll let you know when I find him.
Oh, God be merciful. It's a good thing you're here, lad.
I found your husband.
And? Where is he?
I'm sorry, but he's completely plastered. He's lying in the corner behind the dovecot.
Oh, sweet Virgin Mary. That idiot. Thanks, Henry. I'll take him home before he disgraces us completely. See you later, my friend.
Okay, so where is Miller and the woman?
Crazel, I think I'll die. Crazel, I think I'll die.
I guess his potion didn't go according to plan. Yeah, his potion is not working. Yikes.
While you keep watch. Stop making excuses and tell me. Henry, I just saw ᛃᛟᛁᚾ, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's the guard's fault. I don't think we're gonna go with I lost him. We're gonna go with either is it better this way or yeah, it's better this way. Let's try
It's
that.
better this way, believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like ᛃᛟ᛾ talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit ᛃᛗ᛾ seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Where's Lord von Berghoff? Why hasn't he arrived yet?
I don't know. I asked the Chamberlain, but he couldn't tell me much either. Though he said he expected him to arrive soon.
I hope he's right.
I hope so too. He promised me he'd come to my son's wedding. I don't think he'd dishonor me like this.
Kiss my ass.
Good evening. What do you need? Take care now.
Right. So
I still don't believe you, Betty. What about your daughter? Has she found herself a room too?
Why do you seem a little nervous?
yeah, like where is the girl? Did she go up to the hayloft maybe?
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's not here.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow is.
Princes do. Going to miss that old
What kind
fart
of
in the
prince
end.
are you, hey?
Hans! Ah!
Oh, yeah. I might have known you'd be behind it.
I reckon he's talking to you.
Henry, what the fuck are you...
How the hell did you get in here?
What's it to you? I just did. I can take care of myself even without you on my ass.
You're full of surprises.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I have company?
Yeah, she's why I'm here.
Too bad, pal. I saw her first, and I'm certainly not sharing.
You can both have me.
Don't even think about it.
I
Okay.
did not say anything.
Listen, Enelin, the Chamberlain is looking for you, and...
Who's Enelin? She told me her name was Kvyeta.
Why are you bothering my girl?
You again.
What do you mean,
Oh, shit.
your girl? Bugger off, arsehole.
I was talking to her first. I was just
You're
getting
suffix,
some
we're
wine.
fine at the wedding.
Kvyeta doesn't give a damn about you. Got it? Go and find a corner somewhere where you can pull your plonker, and next time try your luck with some ninny more on your level, yokel.
So, you've gagged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick?
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze
never lets you down.
Well, each to his own. Did you really send him to get wine?
Yes, just to get rid of him, the drunken nuisance.
If you'd stayed with the Chamberlain, you wouldn't have to deal with this. That's why you're here, remember?
I won't go back to him. No way.
What will Miller say? Well, Miller right now is throwing up because of that fucking potion he made, so I don't think this is gonna work. Why not? Bit too open, so let's just go with this one.
Alright. Well, what am I supposed to say to the Chamberlain now? If I don't bring you back, he'll have me kicked out of here.
What do I care? We never agreed on that. Here you go. Give him back the ring, so he doesn't say I'm a thief. And if that's not enough, you can threaten to tell everyone what he wanted me to do.
But I don't know what that was.
Ah, but he doesn't know that. I'm sure he'll think twice about kicking you out.
Why won't you? We had a deal.
We never agreed on anything like that.
I want to know what!
What did he want from you?
I'm not going to speak of it.
Yes! Speak
When
up!
I said no, he got mad for a while, but then he gave me a ring and started promising more and more.
I knew right away there was something off about that Ulrich.
What will the miller say?
That's not my problem.
So maybe I should go and tell Ulrich how I fared.
And I'll go too. As far away from here as I can.
Wait a moment, Petal. What's the rush?
Well, I can stay a little while. A young jackrabbit like you needs no more than that anyway.
Ugh. Save that for when I'm gone.
I haven't heard anything from Oldham
Finally,
in a long time.
we're alone.
He used to be the talk of the whole village.
Finally,
Yes, you're alone.
Sort things out, not a word.
Woman, you
Don't
read my
worry,
mind.
he's still old and
Shall
still
we wait until
contrary.
it gets
That
really
lisping
dark?
geezer.
And everyone is
No
blind
change
drunk.
then, eh?
Do
But
you
he's
know
doing
you
well,
actually
and I think he's
rescued me?
glad the whole meadow
That's
issue
what
is
princes
laid
do.
I'm going to
What kind
miss
of
that
prince
old
are
fire in
you,
the
hey?
end.
Where
Who'd
have
have
you
thought
been
it?
all my life?
Drop by and see him
In
sometime
Prague.
then. He's an
Really?
old man.
And
He's
in
got no one.
Gutenberg,
Maybe he'd
Pisak,
like to have a
Vienna,
chat.
Hradec,
Poor fella
Loni,
ain't got no one to
Kolín,
vent his
Podivra.
temper on. No
Imagine
more.
if Hannes just looks up on us and suddenly like,
If I have
Henry, fuck off.
Well now,
It's good you
that
made
is
peace
one
with
place
the
I have
Jelly
not
Heights.
been.
I thought
What would I
I'd
do
never
in a
live to
town
see
full
the
of
day.
monks?
Aye,
What are you
well,
doing here all alone?
We were crawling over
Such a
that meadow
pretty
like
woman,
fishwives
no
in the
escort?
market.
The
You finally
escort.
realised
This is what is impressive in this game. They actually went that far mile extra to make all of these conversations just going on.
We're alone.
I haven't heard anything
Yes.
from Oldham in a long
Finally,
time.
some peace and
He
quiet.
used to be the talk of the whole
Woman,
village.
You read
Since
my
we sorted
mind.
things out, not a
Shall we
word.
wait until it
Don't
gets
worry, he's
really
still
Then they go on repeat now.
Do you know you actually rescued
No
me?
change then, eh?
But he's doing well.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
What's she done to me? I found ᛃᛟᛁᚾ.
Where is she then? Is she all right?
I'm supposed to tell you not to wait for her. She's not coming back.
What? Why?
I don't know. But she looked really scared when I found her. God knows what scared her so much. You wouldn't happen to know what it might be. I mean, you were with her all this time. Alone.
I wasn't alone with her. She sent me to get wine.
Right. Now she's gone. Sorry.
Well, what's to be done? I have other things to worry about anyway.
About Lord von Burgos. Why isn't he here yet?
I'd like to know that too. I've already sent my men to meet him. If he doesn't arrive, the ceremony will have to start without him. There's nothing we can do about it.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I've sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
What a bummer.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alder. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Beautiful!
Right back where we started.
We didn't play your dice with the last guy.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Maybe we can do it now.
Berghoff got delayed. I didn't want to ask in front of Lord Sameen, but tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
It's not the first time I brought a woman for you. At least Henry got laid, yeah. If this lie goes through, then we can use that as an advantage. I think lying here is the option. I think lying here might actually open another door for us. Let's do it.
Fieta's not the first woman I brought for you.
I see. Well, you should probably keep that to yourself.
Of course, Master Chamberlain. Anything for you.
Yeah.
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere.
Well, can I challenge you now?
You still dare to show your face to me? After everything.
So you refuse to play with me? What will Thrush say? How will I explain it to him? Do I have any option but to tell him the truth?
Yeah.
God damn you!
Yes.
Are we gonna play?
Lying was the option. Lying was the option.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Oh, he changed voice now. 400 points. Maybe we should just do like this, and then we do score and continue. Yeah. Let's go with this. Ooh. Good
That's
hand.
enough. Your turn.
Take 600, score and pass it. Play it safe.
Like this. Here. These ones here.
Bust.
Damn!
Yeah.
What's this?
And we won.
My God.
Take the damn badge and don't bother me again.
Yeah!
We can finally play, Bailiff.
Got all the other badges already? Let me see.
Here they are.
This is what the badges are for.
Second, third.
All right. I suppose we can play.
Oh dear me. You don't feel like playing?
Oh, bollocks. What makes you think that? Let's play.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
The badges is like giving you some sort of ability, as in you can use it to gain extra points from the throw you're doing, something like that. Gives you a perk.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Ooh.
It's yours.
Look at that. We won.
Fuck that.
Sakura, you won. I can't believe it.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? It's just a badge.
Just a badge, and I don't have it.
Very droll, Bailiff. You don't want to part with it, eh?
No, I really don't have it. I lost it to Betty, the innkeeper.
What? How come? I won the tin badges first, you know.
She came up to me and started taunting, the mouthy goose. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earnings against my badge. Wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't help myself.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman beat me? At my own daughter's wedding? The shame of it.
Well, it's just dice.
Just dice? Just dice? How can you say that? A woman got the better of me. It doesn't matter if it's dice or arm wrestling, does it?
So what are we going to do about it?
If you really want my badge,
You'll have to win it from the innkeeper.
And will she want to play for it?
I don't think so.
Well, that's just great.
What of it? You said yourself it's just dice.
Let's go speak with her. Hey, girl! You up for round 2? I guess she's not. She's just coming away.
You alright?
Stop blundering around.
Young and now married.
I hear you won Thrush's gold badge.
Ah, that's right.
How about we play for it?
With you, eh? Why would I? What's in it for me? Tell me that.
Come on. I took care of the humans.
Well, why wouldn't you? After what you and that friend of yours got up to in me tavern, you owed me a favor.
Failed.
And if I added a bit of coin?
That's more like it.
And how much would you
All
like?
right.
To make it worth me while, at least this much.
50? That's fine.
All right. Let's play.
First, I want to see you have something to bet.
Here you go.
I'll pluck you like a chicken.
Something tells me she's going to be really good at this game.
We'll see whose side luck is on. That's just impossible.
Good. That is a strong hand indeed.
You were suspicious.
Sakra, why did I agree?
Where's my badge?
Here you go.
Now pay me back my last wager.
Oh, all right.
You want it? So a gold badge, right? Yeah. Using it allows you to re-roll up to 3 dice. Wow. Okay.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. Till we meet again. I'm sorry.
Alright, where could they be?
That grouchy old...
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for older. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
See you soon, my friend.
It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember it. What heart, you goat?
Where could they be?
Goat, he got spurned by a girl. Don't make it sound like torture.
It will be the last one today.
Do this to me. I'm a silly. What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Does he have a secret lover?
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
That is suspicious.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived.
He's in love with his horse.
Impatient. And said he wanted to have the ceremony
He's Batman.
right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours. Just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Keep quiet.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Yeah.
I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Shut up, Henry.
Short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Boots!
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fight! Fuck off, Luke! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
Stop that!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Hans!
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not where I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Oh, shit. We'll have a fight now. Alright, combos! Unarmed combos. Let's see, so we have... No, that's not in here. It is in here, isn't it? No. There it is, combos. Unarmed, we have the... Okay, so the hammer's only one. Right, under, right. Wait, who the fuck is shooting me from behind?
It's just what we need. With us. Send my greetings to the devil. Nice. Hey, come on, out with this bastard! Bloody pope fuck. Let him have it. Come on! Good! Right, Chaser!
Sweet.
Objective, survive.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood.
Are we in the gallows again now? I don't hope so. What is the sound?
Cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God.
Priest?
Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
I like that armor.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
No, I haven't, Scorpius. I've only watched a
Brings you
recap.
to my humble rectory, gentlemen.
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your
Godwin?
humble
Oh.
rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Yeah, I'm considering playing in the first game as well at some point. Definitely.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard
Oh, so this is taking place while we've been playing,
Where was it you
I
sent
believe.
him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologize. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in a mill for some miller crazel. I thought I'd have a nice little job hauling the odd sack of flour, but there were lots of interesting things happening there.
I've heard about Crazel too. An odd chap by all accounts.
Odd is putting it mildly. What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha fucking ha. Hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you.
Oh, that's not good.
God! Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
That's not good.
You hear me? I'm a noble!
Oh shit, son.
I'm Sir Those hands, Capon, of Bergstein.
Whoops.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rattay. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it.
I didn't start it.
Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
Iron
What do
Maiden
you reckon?
song. Yeah.
You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with
Hello
Captain
by thy
Thomas.
name.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bay.
Yeah, man, of course
Sinner
you.
the
Yeah.
blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Alright, so we are inside the castle up here now. So we need to find the book from Miller. Scrapbook for clues. Get to Thomas.
Good day.
Greetings to you as well.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough free girls.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I'm sorry.
Your charcoal.
Nope.
You've no business here.
Private area. Combat arena. Alright, so it's up here somewhere. Guess it's not here. Oh, okay, so I don't need to focus on hands. I do so the Belgiums 12 times. Right. So... So how do we save hands? We need to go to Thomas then, right? We need to go to Thomas. It's up here. There's a lot of Easter eggs in the game, yes.
You've no business here. Are you looking to steal something? Arrest him, my God!
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What's secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
Ha ha! That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
Is Henry's guy?
All right then. I'll turn a blind eye just this once.
How do I know if I can enter a room or not? Right, surely we can go out here.
You're not allowed here.
How should I know I'm not allowed out there? Bugger off! Ulrich.
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! Ah! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
Sir, I might not look the part, but I've read a lot.
Don't waste my time with your jokes, you nobody. What would you be able to read?
S.t.a.l.k.e.r, sir. Looks can deceive. As it happens, I've read many Latin and other texts. For example, the etymologies of Isidore of Seville, the writings of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, and the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, De Materia Medica, and others.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
So,
with your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
But don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
Oh, what is that illness called?
Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God. What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
Besides caring for your mortal coil, the well-being of your soul shouldn't be neglected, sir.
What do you mean by that?
I think I could pray for your health. A word to angels to ask for their intercession can work miracles. The greatest Christian physicians recommend healing in both the material and spiritual world. And you have a very nice chapel here.
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What I want from you is medicine,
damn it.
not talking to angels. Got it?
Yes.
Bollocks.
I don't have the required remedy. And unfortunately, I don't see how I can brew it here. I don't have the necessary equipment.
You're free to use the surgeon's apparatus in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just
That's good.
Go, for heaven's sake.
All right.
Good.
I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you'd be so kind... Ow!
So that opens up opportunities for us, right? Nope, can't go in there. Alright, so we need to focus on saving Hans, and that should be by going to the chapel, where we're not allowed. So let's see then, how do we get there? Like, we do have... So we can go here now. How the fudge do we get up there? Nope. I'd like to go there. Yeah, help him. So we need to make a digestive potion, I believe, right? Yeah, this way.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there.
This place is a maze. That's a scribe.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Nothing. It's just common manners that people introduce themselves to others.
Well, I always was an unmannerly girl. So tough luck.
Wow,
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
Touché.
They let me out. I have to work off my sentence.
Really? Here. And what kind of important work would that be?
The Chamberlain sent me. He needs something for his stomach.
That slimy toad? If he doesn't watch out, his stomach will be the least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Because we're birds of a feather.
How do you mean?
Well, let's just say we both go where we shouldn't be going and take things that don't belong to us.
Oh, really?
Tomas, take care, man. Thank you for hanging around and chatting with us today. I appreciate
I just
that.
clean up here.
See you soon, brother.
And you don't look like someone who knows much.
Really? Didn't you lose a comb by any chance?
What? How did you...
How? I know a thing or two. So, do you believe me?
That was pretty good, I have to admit. And now give it back to me.
As you wish. And now I'm sure you'll be very happy to help me.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Okay. So we need to... get ingredients. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave. Goodbye. You never saw me. She said something about somebody who got stuff for us. Yeah. Here it is. Where do we get that stuff? Well, we got stuff in here. Strong painkiller. Salt. Saltpeter. Doesn't look like I can take any of these herbs in here. Got a journal? All right. Books.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
We have to read it, or can we just like go like this and then it's automatically gonna check for us? Nope. We have to read it. Damn it. Right, so he does have a lot of things in the chest in here. Found myself staring at her plump cleavage. Alright, so but I'll be locking the chest carefully from now on, as well as the chest with the raw materials. Keep the right next to my apparatus. That's in here. So Chamberlain Ulrich was here again, this time quite unpleasant and threatening. He said that if I couldn't deal with his problem, I have nothing to do at Trusky. I told him that his problem was quite rare, which obviously flattered him, that I could only treat common ailments. His problem would need a real physician, and since I flattered him and made a fool of myself, he was satisfied with my explanation. But it seemed that I recommend someone. I sent him to Coffin, to see Professor ᾃᛟᛁᚾ something, who is known to be a rather eccentric astrologer. The meeting of these two figures will certainly be amusing. I almost wish I could see it. I cannot prolong the sufferings of this pompous snob. Next time I'm making my digestive potion. 2 handfuls of thistle. Yeah, we know that. Need to find something about the key. If you stored the key anywhere. There's actually there's nothing here as in proper information. Only that we know where the materials are stored in here, but we can't access it because we don't have any lockpicks. So I guess we need a lockpick. Or am I missing something here? Can we make maybe a lockpick ourselves by the blacksmith?
Toll for hands.
That's not good. It's actually stressing me a bit that the bells are tolling. No lockpicks anywhere here.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. You'll have to go on
We only rot here. This is a bit weird. Like, I'm missing some clues here. We do have the book, but the journal. But the journal didn't really give us anything, information that we could use, I would say. Dolgen's chest. Yeah, this one is a hard one for me to crack. But we have to do a pickpocket, maybe. Maybe we can try to do a pickpocket on a guard up here.
Where's the damn cooks?
Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he said...
All right then, but nothing...
Don't worry.
Christ, I'll faint from hunger here.
Still can't. No. No. What the fuck are we supposed to do here?
What is it? Why are you skulking here? What's the matter? Did you drop something?
Like, I have no idea where I'm running right now. Trespassing, not good. As in, I have no idea what the goal is right now.
And if you take him from this world, welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom.
Like always,
Take him to
he
your
loiters
bosom.
around here.
The third toll. I better get moving.
I know, Henry, but what the fuck are we supposed to do here? We need a lockpick. Not loud. Been held ready.
Pain.
Something I'm completely missing right now in the game. Oh, we're loud in here. This area is red. I need to figure this shit out. It's not going to be now. It's getting late now.